Hi, my name's Marissa, and that's what it is. Today, I'm just going to paint this thing behind me. I've been working on it now for like 6 weeks. I don't know. It's been too long, and life has been way too busy for me to actually keep track of how long I've been working on this. Um, so we are gonna go work on that and just kind of talk about life a little bit because life is busy and I like yapping, and so we're gonna yap and do art and just go from there, I guess. And it's fun because this is the first live out of the three that I've done recently where I'm not folding my laundry. So we're making improvements. We're making improvements. It's the small things, guys. It's the small things that count. Okay, so first up in the things that are happening, life is just busy right now. So I work in my family business and we do digital marketing, which is really helpful when it comes to social media. Welcome to whoever just came in. I'm just talking about life. I'm going to be painting on my painting back here that I'm going to paint, but feel free to say anything in the chat, talk about whatever. So that's kind of like what's going on there. We got life happening. We have family businesses happening. I work part-time at a winery on the weekends, and this weekend is my very first weekend working every single day of the weekend. And I'm exhausted. Last week was busy. This week is busy. I'm not really getting a weekend, which, people could be like, oh, that's just life. And it is. I signed up for it, but I can still complain about it because I signed up for it. Yeah, we are doing that this weekend, and I got informed that at the winery, one of the days we're gonna have like a very large group, and it'll be my first time with a very large group ever, so we're a little nervous. But yeah, so got that going on, and then I run this YouTube channel. I technically run about 8 social media accounts, and I post to all 8 of them pretty much every day. And I've been going live a lot more on my book channel than I have on this channel because, like, I'm never sure what to do on this channel, so I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants just a little bit. And so that's kind of life. Just busy, trying to figure it out post high school graduation and not lose our minds at the same time. I don't have a work-life balance. I don't know who invented that, but I need them to call me because I need them to figure out how I do that for me because I don't have that. I admire people who do. I just don't. I'm looking for orange in my paint box in case you're like, what are you doing? And apparently I can't find it. What color is this? This doesn't look orange. Does this look orange to anybody? Because I don't feel like that's orange, but it kind of is orange. It could be orange. I'm trying to paint cats. Hi to whoever came in. I'm going to paint over here and just talk about life. Hello. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm just trying to paint this painting I've been trying to paint for the past like 6 weeks and haven't had time to actually paint it because life is busy. But how is everybody doing? How's life for y'all? Because I feel like it's like a really busy season right now for almost no reason except for the fact that it's going to be spring and then summer. And so people are like deciding to do a bunch of stuff. I have Michael Jackson vibes. Thanks. I hope that's a compliment. You're doing good, Cute 30. Good. You're also doing good, Andrew. That's good. I'm glad you guys are good. What region of the world are we in? I just like knowing like kind of where everybody is at. I'm in Hot Mess US, by the way. I don't know. I get some people from the UK sometimes. So I'm just kind of curious. If you don't feel like sharing, that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to make anybody uncomfortable. Thank you, Cute 30. I appreciate that. I had a hot mess like ponytail going on, and so I tried to fix it, so I appreciate it. From Washington State. Okay, is it always rainy there? Because like that's one of the things I've heard that's pretty rainy. I don't live there, so I'm like kind of curious. What's the weather like currently for you? Is it fun weather? Weird weather? I don't know. But I bet you do. Trying to figure out colors pretty much. Okay. That's what I thought, but I figured I would confirm from somebody who does live there. Do we have any pets in here? Are we cat people, dog people? I have a mule. His name is Chico, and he's sassy. He's very sassy. He has nothing to him but sass. But yeah, so anybody got any pets? Anybody have anything super exciting going on in life? You also live in the USA, cute 30? Look at us go. I think we're all like USAs in here. It's pretty cool. Finally found orange. Oh my god, it's been taking me like this entire time to find it. We're excited. From a different culture, where did you pierce your upper ear? Any particular reason? So I had always wanted to get my ears re-pierced. I had this ear pierced like forever. Hello to whoever came in. I don't know how to say your username, but I see you. Welcome in. And do you have a stray cat, Damon? That's awesome, dude. I have 2 cats that came from stray cats, and I take care of the one stray cat. The other one passed recently. I'm actually putting them both in my painting to, you know, memorize them. But in terms of my piercings, so both of my bottom earlobes I've had pierced almost my entire life, and then in 6th grade, my left earlobe had to like close because it was down too far and it kept getting stuck and infected, which was gross. I don't know if anybody else has had trouble with earrings and ear piercings, but like it's not fun. You have 3 dogs? That's pretty cool. What kind of dogs are they? Let me know. And so for my 18th birthday, which was a year ago, I wanted to get my bottom left earlobe re-pierced, and then I was like, oh, might as well get another type of piercing. And I thought about getting a nose piercing, but I am not that brave yet. And so I just went with, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a cartilage piercing. And I see a lot of people have it. I thought it was cool. And that's literally the reason. What's up? What's up, Ebby? How you doing? What's poppin', man? How's life? That's what I want to know. What's going on? That's a lot of dog. Yeah, that is a lot. Thank you, cutie. Yeah, we're just painting here, Ebby. That's what we do doing. We just painting, talking about life, talking about everybody's pets, and somebody asked me about my ear piercing, so I just talked about that. That's what's poppin', bro. So we got some cats, we got some dogs. Anybody have an exotic pet of any type? I know a couple people have like axolotls. Is that how you say that? I never say their name correctly. There's a couple things I don't do well. Word pronunciation is one of them. I just am like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, it is. What do I think of corgis? I think they're super cute. I hear that they get a pretty bad rap, but like, I think they're cute. Do you have corgis? Do you like corgis? Give me the spill on your opinions about corgis. Corgis are cute. I mean, they are like the queen's dogs, aren't they? Well, they were, because she died, but you know. Hey, I'm guessing you like them. That's good. Corgis are cute. What's not to love? They're short and tiny. You have an orange. You have an orange cat. Okay, I was like, if you just have an orange, that's cool. Okay, so you have an orange cat. So do you also have the same experience where they all just share one brain cell? Because I've had 2 orange cats in my life, and both of them had the exact same cell issue in terms of brain. Your grandma has corgis? That's pretty cool. What advice would you give to 19-year-old teen? I'm also 19, so depends on what advice you're looking for, because I'm the same age. Yes. Okay, you had the same experience with orange cats. They're super cute and adorable, and I feel like they somehow have a really great empathy, but the actual common sense they carry, I feel like, is very lacking. And they definitely share one brain cell. But they're super cute, so it makes up for it in the end. Orange cats are just, the memes about them is what's insane, because you'll see so many just do random things that make no sense. I mean, but cats are kind of just weird in general. My paint's being weird as well. Look at that, it just came off of there. So somebody asked, what advice would I give to 19-year-olds? So how old are we in here? Because I'm 19 personally. Do we have younger, older? What's our age ranges? And obviously, if you don't feel comfortable sharing, you don't have to. Nose ring, septum ring. Which country are you? Do you think they're pretty? Making a statement. I always wondered why I want to get them in the face tattoo category for me. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of face tattoos. I think, whatever works for you, but personally I don't like them for myself. I'm in Hot Mess US. I mean, nose rings, septum rings, I think they're really just about whatever the person wants. I think they're kind of cool. I think for some people they're a statement. Sometimes it's a rebellion. I think a lot of people just like to get piercings because it gives them a sense of control over their body. So, I mean, your body, your choice, man. Do whatever you want with it. Should I go to college or follow my passion because the economy is ruined and there are no jobs? That is a great question, Ebby. Um, oh, you want to make passions? Your passion is to make videos on YouTube? Then go for it. There's no reason to not do that. I think the biggest thing is just to make sure you find a way to have income on the side while you are also pursuing your passions, because sometimes passions don't automatically make you income. I just want to make sure you have financial independency while you're also pursuing your passion. Um, in college, like, I'm not in college. I made the very conscious choice not to go. I had a lot of potential opportunities waiting for me. I did not wish to do that. There wasn't anything at college that actually appealed me. My passion, I'm not sure exactly know what it is yet, but it wasn't at college. So if you are also very similar, then I don't feel like you need to waste money on that. And you can always decide to go to college later too. Like if you are somebody who's not sure they really want to go right now, you can go at a later time. I say pursue your passion and just find a way to make money doing it. That's my advice to you on that. Cute 30 or 18? Hey, we're like the same age. Let's go. I love it. How's life for you at the moment? Graduating? Are you graduating high school? Did we already graduate? I know I graduated when I was 18, but I don't know where you are in your 18 journey. But are you decided to go to college or not? Either way is cool. Like I said, I didn't go to college. So yeah, but that's all cool, man. I have too many colors happening. There we go. But making videos on YouTube is very fun. It takes a lot of, I don't know what the right word is, energy, time. But if that's your passion, then go for it. And like, what do you want to make YouTube videos on? Like, what's your thing? What's your topic, your niche, your vibe? Or is it just kind of like whatever floats the boat? Okay, we finally have colors mixed together for my cat that I'm going to paint, to be clear, which is great. We put some browns in there, we got some oranges, some yellows. I mean, they're literally all part of the same color family, but you know, it was raining so much today. That sounds like, yeah, the weather is very temperamental currently. Like, I've had a couple potential thunderstorms. Like, it'll thunder, but then it doesn't fully thunderstorm. It kind of just simmers, if that's the right word. But we're definitely in that spring, like, showers and potential thunderstorms and, like, up and down temperatures. Like, today's 83, and then it's supposed to go all the way down to, like, the 50s. Yeah, you too? It's just, I love the summer. I love the spring. I like warm weather. And I'm ready for it to be either consistently warm or consistently cool. This inconsistency is like throwing me off, and I'm not here for it. I would much prefer a consistent temperature. I'm just a consistent person. That's kind of how I feel about it. That's not the right brush. There we go. USA, the best country in the world, even when the Orange Man. It's definitely an interesting country, that's for sure. So why haven't you gone to college? We go to college today, like I'm on a gap year. So I decided not to go to college because if I went now, I feel like I would be wasting my money because I don't know what I would want to study. And I also had a plan that didn't involve college. Like I'm currently working in my family business, and I also have a part-time job on the side, and I have other aspirations I'm currently working towards. So like for me right now, college just doesn't fit in the lifestyle I want. But I do see myself going, just like not right now. And when I do go, I don't know. I still don't know what I would study. Like part of me thinks it has to do with like Latin and ancient civilization history, or something more technical that has to do with rocket ships. Like I'm kind of everywhere when it comes to my interests, so I just haven't decided to do it. You have to go? That's okay. Peace. Thanks for coming in, Cute 30. I appreciate you. So that's why I decided not to go. But Yeah, gap years are cool. It gives you time to figure it out. My mom took 2-year gap years before she went to college, and that ended up working out well for her. So, gap years, not going, whatever works, works. My brother didn't go to college, and he's had a pretty decent job for like the past 4 or 5 years. He's gotten 3 or 4 promotions, and he's okay with it. So, I think it's really about what type of lifestyle you want and everything. I know it really wasn't the question, but that's my answer of why I didn't go and all the things. If you were going to go to college, like, do you have any aspirations to go to college, or is it someone's kind of like forcing you to go that way? Yo, yeah, what's up, Garrett? What's poppin'? Feel free to ask me. I'll try to answer the best I can. Hello to everybody who just came in. We're talking about life. Feel free to comment anything. I'm also painting a cat. But what's your question, Garrett? I'm getting my color correct because it's not the best color, but it's fine. America is kind of cool country, dude. You guys are hard workers. What's your inspiration to paint? That's a lot. Okay, so let me unpack all of this here. Country. We are definitely interesting people in America at the moment. I'm calling it the hot mess US. That's my current state. So my inspiration to paint. This entire painting, I don't know if you can see it behind me, was based on a book series I read. It's the Dragons of Ember Hollow by Tessa Hale. It's a spice book series. And then I had a cat recently passed, so I wanted to kind of like put him in there somewhere. So I have some kitties down here because he has a partner. The partner's still alive, but that's my inspiration to paint for this specific thing. In general, art is a way for me to kind of express my emotions and process through things, but I'm not like super great at realism. My art is more of this. Rocket ship is cool. Women in STEM are hot cake. Yeah, if you had the brains for it, take the opportunity. Yeah, I definitely enjoy STEM things. I'm very much into some of that kind of stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Marissa, does oh my god, I can't read. Marissa's race, nationality, or religion matter in a relationship? I think only if you let it matter. Like, if. I think, well, there's a couple things. I think one is if you're somebody who wants to be with somebody who has the same religion, then you should go find that. And I don't think if you end up in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have the same religion, you shouldn't like blame that person because you didn't go for what you wanted. In terms of race, I think it's all about attractiveness for you. Um, that's that's kind of my answer. I don't think any of it should matter, but that's not really the world that we live in. So I think it's really about being honest with yourself about what you want from somebody else in terms of appearance and religion and go after it. Garrett, my mom was a great painter, but she died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And I used to paint with her, but ever since she passed away, I stepped away from my painting, so I think I want to get back into it. You should. You should do that because painting's good, helps you process your emotions, and yeah. I would speak more on that, but I'm not trying to overstep, so, but I do think you should paint. 100%. Aw, thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. I've been working on this for like 6 weeks because my time to do anything that's fun is very small. Did you see the Big Sick movie? I don't think so. Of course, Garrett. I don't think I saw the Big Sick movie. You too, Garrett. Go paint, man. Have a good one. So cute. Yeah, it's pretty good. There was something I was gonna say in there. Oh, the Big Sick movie? I don't think I have. What is it? The most recent movie, thank you, Garrett. Have a good day too. The most recent movie I've watched is Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. Has anybody watched that or the trailer for it? Because that movie is really good. I love it. It was super good and let me escape the real world for a second, which was very nice. But if you haven't watched Project Hail Mary, I would recommend it. It's very good. Yes, yes, yes. The movie's good. Period. Thank you, Kay. It is a good movie. It was like we are a pretty big movie family, but like we haven't had good movies in a while, so that was nice one to have. Oh, you're back, cute 30? Welcome back. We were just talking about Project Hail Mary, the movie, and that some of us have watched it. Have you watched it? Um, yeah, the little spider rock alien. I cried for 30 minutes of that movie. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like, it had me in a very emotional state, which I think I needed. And it did make me cry. It was very good. Very good. Painting my cats now. It's ugly at the moment, but it's gonna be pretty at some point, I'm sure. Exactly. Period. Is good. So what's going on in everybody's lives? Are we living well? Having a fun time? Does anybody have a solid, good work-life balance? And if you do, what are some suggestions you would have to somebody who doesn't have a good work-life balance? And that somebody's me, because I do not have that. You're good. I'm okay. Life is just very busy right now, and I find it hard to actually make time to like do anything that isn't future focused. Like I have my family business, I have a part-time job, I run 8 social media accounts, and it's very tiring. And I know it's going to all be rewarding, but it's like exhausting. Like job wise, yeah. You're stuck in life because I have fallen in love with a white woman and she also likes me, but we are in a LDR and I have a Muslim conservative family and I am an atheist. Thank you, Kay. That's definitely a lot to take in there, Abby. I don't know how to respond yet. I'm thinking. Well, first, I'm sorry. That sounds like a very complicated situation. That makes sense with all the questions you asked. I was trying to figure out where you're going. Yeah, that that definitely sounds like a pretty like hard situation. How does she feel about it? Like, have you talked to the person that you love and all things, and how have those conversations gone? Do you feel like there's hope for an actual like relationship, or is it one of those things you feel like is probably never gonna happen, which is why it also feels sad? Like, what's the tea there, you know? Because that definitely sounds like quite the situation you're in. So who here is from Germany? That's a good question. Is anybody in here from Germany besides Kay? She doesn't care about her nationality, like she's okay. Well, I feel like if she doesn't care, then like y'all should figure that out. It's your guys' relationship. The only thing I would have to say on that is looking at mostly reality TV. Sometimes having family be so different from like who you want to date is can pose many challenges, which I'm sure is something you already know and recognize. But I think in the end, it's really about what you and the person you're in the relationship with think, because like it's you too. So I would just figure that out. You don't like your family. I mean, fair enough. I That's so fair though. So like then just don't even think about them. Like think about they're okay, yeah, I have my own experience narcissist. I get you. I would then just 100% think about what you and your person want out of life and go for it. Love your girl, that's it. Then go with it, dude. Just just keep with it. Like just focus on that relationship, and if your biological family decides to say anything about it, then is what it is. You kind of just have to live your life in the end. Case like, why do you not like your fam? Sometimes families are hard. Family relationships are one of the hardest relationships out there, in my opinion. Especially, yeah, Muslim families, yeah. Yes, true. Yeah. Family relationships, like I have a great relationship with my mom and my brother. We're a very small family. I don't have a big family to begin with. But like the family that does exist, we don't have any communication besides just like my mom and my brother. Everybody else lives in other states and it's just not like we don't have communication. You just joined. Hi, Kalena. Is it Kalena? Kalena? I don't know how to pronounce the name. I hope I didn't say it wrong. But welcome in. We're just talking about life and relationships and um family relationships and how hard those can be sometimes. But how's your day going? We want to know. You're not Muslim, but I get you. Yeah. Well, I think sometimes like when you add religion into your family dynamic, that can also change like how your family works and how open-minded somebody is as well. It's going great. Of course. I'm glad it's going good. Anything super exciting happening, or is it just a good day? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. I know some of us had rainy weather. What's our weather? My day is busy. We are excited to have this live for like some of my downtime because life is currently very busy, but it's good. It's all fruitful. It's all important. So we be vibing. We're just kind of like painting and talking about life. That's what we're doing here. But how's everybody's weather? I know that's like a stupid question, but I just need to know if I'm alone in the inconsistency of temperatures. Which state to live in? I currently do not disclose what state I live in just because safety reasons. Um, I don't think anybody's gonna try and track me down, but like, you know, safety reasons. I can tell you I live on the East Coast, but in terms of state, keeping that to myself. Yeah, it's nothing against anybody. It's just trying to keep myself as mostly safe as possible on the internet. Yeah, ice is scary. Ice is scary. People are weird. I've had interesting people in my DMs, and so I just try to, put some barriers up there so that everything's a little less, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you're good. But yeah. I don't know. Life is lifing. My orange is not the best orange. And I currently only have one layer. Should watch The Big Sick ASAP. I've heard of it. I will add it to my list. I have a whole list of things I gotta do. It's a fantastic movie. What do you like about it? What's your favorite thing about it? Like what's the main thing you like about this movie? Like what's the main reason I should watch it? Yes. Yeah. I'm not the biggest TV person. I mostly because I just like I watch whatever my family's watching. Emily, yeah. You got school tomorrow, okay? Get into it. Um, are you college, high school? I don't know how the school system works in Germany, so I may be using all the wrong terms, but yes. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I hope you have fun and don't die. Do you like learning? Your college? Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, I saw the yes, but I wasn't sure which for. But you're in college. What are you studying? Do you like it? How far along in college are you? That way feels like my life. I don't know why. Some movies just feel like that though. Like I have that more with books, but either way, some things just feel like, oh, that's me. Of course, Kay. You do love it? That's good. What's your favorite thing about college? I'm just curious. I have friends in college, but we don't really talk about their college notes. It does get. It does get what? I need my little thing for ears. My friends, yeah. Good. Yeah, both of my friends are in college, and we don't talk really about like their collegeness. We just talk about life, and so I never am sure. I'm like, how like do you enjoy college life? And I'm like, Oh, thank you. I have an orange blob, but I appreciate you for liking my orange blob and the other parts of that. It's yeah, I like painting. I just always feel sometimes like it takes a little bit more energy because like I spilled my water cup before this live. I had a beautiful cup of water for my brush and I spilled it all over my floor and I was very sad. And then I moved on very quickly, but it was pretty sad. Do you guys have friends? I do. I have two friends. They are both very decent people, have decent connections, so it's pretty good. You don't have friends? I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Um, well, I would ask why, but I feel like that's also a stupid question. But like, have you had friends before and like those friendships just didn't work out, or have you never had a friend? Not sure how to make friends. Are you an introvert? What's the friend deal situation going on? Because either one of those I can totally understand. I'm personally an extrovert, so like I try to talk to people, but I don't. I got some people just aren't great to talk to, so there's that. But yeah, like what is your friend situation? I'm really happy to be here today. That's a okay. Thank you for being here, Kay. I appreciate you. Have a good day at college tomorrow. Good night. Yep, it is a good night here. You're an introvert. That makes it a little bit harder. Um, yeah. Do you wish to have friends? Yep. See you later, Kay. Have a good one. Evie, do you wish to like have friends? Do you want friendships, or is it something that you kind of are like, meh, you don't really need? Cause like either way, it's totally cool. Period. And making friends is hard. Like I don't care what age you're at, making friends is genuinely hard. Um, I'm technically an adult now by a year, but like keeping up with the friendships I do have is hard. Trying to make new friendships that don't make me feel like my energy is being drained or that like I'm pretending to be somebody else is hard. You don't have the friends in life that I wanted. That is 100% understandable. Um, sometimes it friendships are just like I feel like they should be simpler. You love okay, so you have some online friends. Well, that's good. Are you close with them or just not as close as you want to be? They're kind of cool. That's good. Online friends are still decent friends to have. As long as, there's trust and everything. Trust is good. But I'm glad you have some online friends. Any type of friend in the end is as important. Do you get to talk about like deep stuff with them or is it surface level? How'd you meet? All the things I want to know. I'm not sure I have any online friends. I have online acquaintances, and I have people who follow me who want to say they're friends, but they're definitely not. But online friends are good. Any friend is good. It's important to have somebody in your life that you can talk to about anything, because we're human beings. We want to connect with people. It's part of our existence. Just making some touch ups on my first layer of my cats. It's gonna take a few layers, this one. Grew up watching American pop culture, English content, and where I live are quite backward in both. That's fair. Like, that's entirely fair. I can understand all of that. And that's gotta be a little frustrating too, to see, like, to watch on screen, like, how things are supposed to be. And then in real life, it's, like, not that way. Um, yeah, I can relate. Like, where I live, I got a bunch of redneck people and very like simple minded and single minded and TV shows make everything seem so much simpler than it is. It's like, oh, you just go into wherever and you make 1,000 friends, and that's just not how it works. You have to figure out how to like connect with people and find out if the people that you're connecting with are actually the people that you want to connect with. It's Friends are hard. It's weird who they are. Yeah. Period. It's well, it's hard too because then it's like when thinking about making friends in your area, you never, well, at least in my experience, you never like want to judge those people, but at the same time, it's like, oh, you're not for me. We're gonna put you in that corner, and we're gonna go to this corner and see if anything's better. I am very guilty of that. I don't really try to make friends in my area too often. I have the two that I like, and I'm pretty much good. I've had other friendships, and they just did not work out. But not everything is meant to stay permanent, and so it's okay. We are painting another layer on the cat. With whom do you share personal things? Is there anyone in your life? Yeah, I thankfully do have people I can share personal things with. My mom and my brother are pretty good with it. My guy best friend, we're pretty tight with that. My girl best friend, we're okay. There's things that we definitely don't talk about, but it is what it is. But I do thankfully have a small group of friends and people who I can talk to. Do you have anybody? I'm hoping that the girl you love you can talk to about things. But do you have anybody based on the fact that you and your family are not, on the best terms, or you don't share your personal life with anyone? That's gotta feel exhausting though. Like just carrying that. Doesn't ever get tiring? Because I feel like it probably does. Okay, you do talk to with your girlfriend? Good. Because, like, you should have at least one person who you can talk to. It's very important for your mental health, your physical health, spiritual health, all of your health. It's important that you let out your emotions. It's actually scientifically proven. So, let them out. You feel inferior? In what way? And to whom do you feel inferior to? Like the world or just people? Because, yeah, hi to people who've come in. We're just kind of talking about life and friendships and everything, and I'm painting in the background. There's an orange blob. I did that. Yeah, that's what we got going on here. But feel free to write anything in the chat. Ouch. Thank you, Ebby. I appreciate that. We're just vibing with it. But like, yeah, back you like it? Good. I'm glad. But back to your like feeling inferior. Like who do you like what is the feeling inferior of? Like I'm just curious. To whoever the other person that just came in, we're just talking about life and I'm painting. I have a blob. It's a work in progress. We definitely have some cat-like features on there, which is great. From my girlfriend, and I mean that makes sense of why you might feel inferior. Yeah. Yeah. Societal constructs make anybody feel pretty inferior. I mean, Society's just very frustrating because, like, why put people in boxes? Why do we gotta have all of these things? But I understand why you would feel inferior based on all of that. So, do you guys, like, do you and your girlfriend, do you guys live in the same area, or is it a long distance thing? Like, she's very much in America and you're not? Like, where's the intersection? How'd you guys meet? What's your story? I want to know. I'm just curious so I can put more pieces together. Long distance? Okay. Did you guys meet on like a dating app then, or on a trip? And how long have you guys been doing long distance? I always question how long distance relationships work. We got on Instagram. Period. Instagram is basically like a dating app for 1 year. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. You guys have like a year anniversary thing going on. Doom scrolling, and Algo brought me back here. Well, guess you're staying. Glad you're here. Welcome back. I thought you were here earlier, so there we go. We're still just doing the same thing, talking about life, painting. I officially have a blob that's supposed to look like a cat, so that's progress. How was your doom scrolling? Find anything interesting or nah? I have a couple layers of my cat, which is great. I literally don't paint in any order that makes sense. I technically should have done the other cat first, but I didn't. And so here we are. And some of my layers are going to be a little weird. Not even gonna lie. They're going to be a tiniest bit weird because I have to do a rock. And then the grass should be last down here because it's all layers and colors. And I have not done it yet because, well, I started the base and then I realized that it was technically wrong for how I wanted it to look. And then eventually we have to add dragons. Thanks, Evie. I appreciate you. Appreciate any of that. Yeah, eventually we're gonna add some dragons. I have to add a sun. Because like it's supposed to be a sunset, but you're kind of missing the sun part. Like you see the rays and everything, but there's not an actual sun there. So there's that. I mean, I don't technically have to have one, but it would just complete the painting a little bit more. Maybe, I don't know, could. I might not by the time I get done because it's taken me forever to even get to this stage. Progress is progress in today's world. So, yeah, got mountains in there. Yeah. Do any of us paint in here? Are we painters? Nice piece though, but I don't see the cat. More of an abstract vibe. Thanks. Yeah, the cat is starting to form. It's like from it's a blob at the moment. It's gonna get there, but it is currently a blob without a tail. It's a blob cat. Yeah, I do better with. I'm not the best realist artist. That's not my style. I'd love to get better at it. It's just not what I'm naturally decent at. I'm pretty good when it comes to blending colors and making things look okay. That's my niche when it comes to painting. But are any of us painters or drawers, artists of any types? I think of starting painting is a very good hobby. It is a good hobby. It's a very nice hobby. You get to just put colors on a canvas and call it a day. Blobcat, that's a new one. Well, I come up with a lot of new phrases, so you're gonna have fun here. Blobcat is just the new one for this moment. Yes, painting is great for any type of anxiety. Social anxiety, life anxiety. There's other anxieties out there, but they're good. Especially, yes. Any advice for newbie painters? I don't know. I'm not like a professional painter, so the best advice I can give is have a bunch of colors, a bunch of different size canvases, and make sure you wash your brushes. That's my biggest advice. Because if you don't wash your brushes, they get very hard with the paint once it dries, and then like the brush becomes pretty much unusable. So just rinse them out, dry them off. That's my biggest thing. And don't stick your paintings like together if they're not fully dry, because I've done that more than once, and some of my paintings have not become ruined, but like parts of their paint are missing because they got stuck together with the way that I stored them. So just store everything carefully, have a bunch of options for canvas sizes and paint sizes. Yeah, paint colors, there we go. How much is college tuition? It's expensive. It kind of depends. It depends on what state you live in. If you're going to community college or like a university or just a bigger college. And also it depends on, yeah, so like depends on the size, the state, and the prestige, if you will, of the college. So that factors in all the costs. For community college, it's, I don't know, for each year it kind of ranges, I would say no less than $12,000 a year, and I think that's lowballing it. Like, college is definitely expensive in hot mess US, period. Like, you can't get around it. My friend, one of my friends who's currently going, both of my friends actually, their tuition each year is like $20,000 at least. And for 4 years, and some of them both of them got scholarships to take like the total down, but they're both gonna have to go into like debt and have loans, and it's just like not fun, which is part of the reason why I didn't do it. For international students, ooh, that's not fun. Is that like for the year, or is that like for the entire amount of time that you're at the, like, how, I mean, because if that's for each year, that sucks. And we have some colleges that have that without you being international. Yikes. That's gross, man. I'm sorry. That's horrid. Yeah. That's a lot. I just don't have the, part of the reason why I just decided not to go, because I don't have that type of finances. I don't have that, and even if I did, I'm not sure I'd want to spend it. But yeah, college is kind of ridiculous when it comes to pricing, especially because they've had lower attendance year over year, and yeah, I feel like their prices keep going up. And I'm like, you have a low demand. Why are your prices going up? They should be going down, bro. But, the world's expensive anyway. Thinking of taking admissions to community college where my girlfriend lives. Hey, do it. What's stopping you? North Carolina? That's pretty cool. I mean, why not, right? Like, take whatever opportunities you can. I would say go for it. But that's kind of my motto anyway. Just go for it. I'm like Nike, but better, because I'm a real human being. Yo, what's poppin'? Frogot? How you doing? How's your life going? We're talking about college admission costs and tuition costs, and I have a blob cat over here that we're painting layers over, but how's your life going? Glor bless you. I appreciate that. Glor bless you as well. Period. But I don't know, tell me, how much does it cost for community college? I would look at that specific community college. It does range pretty greatly. So like I don't have the best idea. I don't know, man. I just know it's expensive. I would looking pretty. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, Frogot. You're amazing. Amaze balls. We just got this going on. I'm just here. We just vibing, and it's amazing. But how's your day going? Is it going good? Is life good? Is the weather good? The weather's inconsistent for me, but the days it's good, it's good. What do I think about the American president? I have so many thoughts. Don't want to turn it completely political, but I'm not a fan of the administration or the current leader of Hot Mess US. I do not like it. And that's all I'm going to say on it, because I really am not trying to turn this political at all. So, but those are my thoughts. I have a lot more, but just keeping it on the inside, because there's so much happening in the world right now. I try to be a positive force. Oh, and we're gonna be okay. Am I liberal or conservative? I don't know. I'm definitely not conservative. I probably fall under liberal. No, definitely not anti-immigrants. All right, we'll just put out all of this and then we can move on from it. I'm very much like, you do you, your body, your choice. Come here, don't come here, I don't care. Like, it's literally your life, do what you want with it. I don't think we should hate on people because of their race or identity or personality or literally anything about them. Everybody should just live their life and be happy. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about all of it. Nonchalant. Yeah. I am the least nonchalant person you'll ever meet, just saying. When it comes to those things, I'm pretty whatever, but, my personality is much more hyper. Not hyper. I'm not hyper. I would say I'm, outgoing is the word a lot of people use. I'm outgoing. Hello to everybody who just came in. We're talking about life, and I have a blob cat that I'm painting down in the corner, which I don't know if you can see or not, but it's there. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. You're good, man. I might not be here just because I'm trying to go for an hour and then I'll probably crap out. But feel free to do whatever, bro. Do what you gotta do. You're fine. You're good. I'll go live again at some point and then you can join then. You're fine. You're good, bro. I might go live again on Sunday. Maybe. I don't know. Life is busy. But it's okay. It's all good. You do you, and we will meet again at some other time. Because life works that way. You're not going anywhere. That's fair. So what are some other things you wanted to talk about? Talked about college admissions. Chilks. Yes. Yes, indeed. Letting my blob cat dry, because anytime I try to add new layer when it's not dry, it just takes the paint off, which doesn't make sense, but it does. Do I like tech? Yes. Tech is cool. I'm not the best hardware person. I'd like to be a little more hardware-y, but I'm not. I do a lot of software stuff though, because my day job requires it. So most of that software is social media stuff related. So I use Canva, I use Gmail. Oh yeah. All the social media platforms. I like learning new tech as well. Do I know? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't know what it is. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna need details on that. Silicon Valley, dude. I feel like I should. That gave me a hint, but it's not ringing a bell. My bell is not ringing in the brain. The brain is not computing on that one. I'm gonna need some more context or examples, I think, because I don't know. I've heard of it. It's not. Pakistani Denzel. I feel like I've heard, but it's not ringing a bell. But what brings them to mind? Because my mind is not there. But what brings them to mind? sorry, I have my eyes are watering. It's very fun. Ever seen Silicon Valley web series? Oh, I think I have a better understanding of what you're talking about. I have not seen it, but I've heard of it. I don't really know what it's about though. Like, what is it about? Because I'm not sure I do know like what it's actually like about. But I know I haven't seen it in terms of like me actually watching it. I have not. Things I watch are normally like not that. What type of movies do I like? My music's everywhere. Just don't make me listen to a country song. I will cry and I'll probably throw you out the window. I'm not a country music type of person at all. And then movies. I very much like romance movies, funny movies, not always stupid funny movies, but funny movies. What are your hobbies besides painting? Like things you actually do and enjoy? I like reading. Reading is one of my favorite hobbies. I actually have an entire other YouTube channel dedicated to my love of books, specifically spice books. I'm a spice and smut book reader. I love reading about love and spice, and just all of that. I'm not in love with love though. I do want to make that clear. You love Linkin Park? Cool, dude. Love it. What's my favorite YouTuber? I don't have one. I'm actually not like, besides for making content, I'm really not on YouTube that often. And like, if I am, I go to like Fail Army to watch fails. Or every now and then I watch a 5-minute crafts. Like when I was younger, 5-minute crafts was like the thing. And I had to watch it. And most of the time, there for a while, I could tell you like exactly what craft somebody was about to make because I'd watched so many 5-minute craft videos. And some of those crafts actually weren't bad, by the way. But overall, I definitely got picked on for watching 5-minute crafts. A lot of people were like, ew, she watches that? And I'm like, yeah. Why don't you? All-time favorite video games. Okay, so I'm not the biggest video gamer, I will tell you that. But I do enjoy Forza and some of the GTA games. Mostly because I get to steal cars and ride around them. I can't really do that in real life, so you grew up watching Crash. Mm-hmm. You don't trust them? That's fair though. Like their crafts do not always work. There's only 2 that I really can remember, and I've taken them to like real life situations. And it's a way to tie a bag. Like if you do like this cool little loop thing, it actually works. And I use that now. Like it's the way I do it. And then they had a pizza recipe thing where they took like the leftover crust and put it in the oven with like cheese, and it actually tasted good. GTA Vice City. I don't think I played that one, but yes, period. Like I like some of the GTAs. They definitely sometimes have an effect on it. I don't really play video games, mostly because most of the time I find that whatever video game I play, it does have an impact on my like brain, and it's not normally positive, and so I just don't. But I also am a sim person. Sim City, Sims, I that's a me thing for sure. Any game where I basically have the chance to like dress up my character or steal a car, that's the game I want to play. In 2015, I burned my hair after watching 5-minute crafts. That would make sense why you don't trust them anymore. I mean, yeah, they had some pretty weird crafts, and they still do. Like, to be honest, they have some really weird crafts. Elaborate on the brain impact thing. Okay, so, like, a great example is GTA. I love playing that game sometimes, but, like, it for whatever reason, especially if I play it at night, when I go to bed, I don't sleep as well. And then it like kind of gets into my dreams and just makes me feel groggy when I wake up. So that's part of it. And then sometimes like intrusive thoughts are a little more intrusive. And so those are kind of the brain impacts I get. Do I play Roblox and Minecraft? I've never played Roblox. I've heard a lot of people do. I kind of wanted to explore it, but like I just haven't. And Minecraft I've played before. It's a fun game. I'm not good at it in terms of like being the natural doing the natural way is not for me. But building random buildings that I set on fire, including villages, that is for me. So yeah, I played Minecraft. What's your guys' favorite video games? Do we have any? Are we big on video games? Do we read books? What's your hobbies? I don't think I actually asked you that back, Eben. I'm sorry. What are your hobbies? What are the things that you like to do? Yeah, I'm just not the biggest video gamer. Minecraft and Fortnite, fair enough. I've heard a lot of people like Fortnite. I've played Fortnite actually once or twice. It was okay. You love video games. Okay, so you do some soccer. Books. Soccer books. Great combination. Yeah, for sports, I was a cross-country runner and a swimmer, and I did track once and I hated it. Intrusive thoughts. You're not going to randomly throw that in there and hope you didn't notice. I mean, everybody has intrusive thoughts. I just think it's normal. Like, and they're nothing. Well, I mean, intrusive thoughts are intrusive thoughts. I'm assuming everybody's had them and know what they are. But like, they just are like when I play video games, they just are more active and makes it harder for me to actually focus sometimes. And those, they're not like, yeah, Americans. Yes, we are baseball people here in Hot Mess US. That is a thing. We have baseball, we got softball, we got basketball, we got soccer, we got American football. Those are the things that people love to watch. Anything else besides that, I don't really hear about. I mean, I played in sports that people don't normally watch. Like nobody's out here watching cross country on a national TV. It's just not something Hot Mess US likes. Yep, I know exactly what cricket is. I've played it once in my life. I think. Do you play cricket? Do you like cricket? Is cricket fun? Cross country. So cross country running. So it's literally a sport where you run. Like that is the sport. And for high school, you run about 3 miles per race. For junior high, it was 1.5 miles, I think. And then for college, it's like anywhere, I think, between 3 and 6 miles. So you just run that set amount of miles every race. And that's what cross country is. I did that for 4 years, 2 years in junior high, 2 years in high school. And it was interesting. USA beat Pakistan in World Cup 2024. Yeah, I don't follow the World Cups, but I'm sorry. I think the World Cup's in is it in Philly? I've heard it's in America this year. I've had people ask me about it and I'm like, I don't know. I don't pay attention. There's 1,000 other things happening in the world. I don't know. Is anybody a fan of the World Cup? Do we watch them? Do we have a team that we're voting for this year? I don't even know what teams are in it. I'm so disconnected from like the sport world in terms of adult sport world. But yeah, that's what all that is. And then I did swimming as well. Swimming, I love swimming. Competitive swimming is amazing, but it's definitely a competitive world, and it's a small-minded world, and so we had to get out of that. But swimming is beautiful. I love swimming. It's my favorite sport ever, but it definitely takes a toll on your mental and physical health. This year's Soccer World Cup is being held. Yeah, I heard that, and somebody else asked me about it in a different live, and they were like, "Are you excited about it?" And I'm like, I don't really know about it, and so I felt bad because I couldn't really provide a good answer. Hello, everybody. We're just talking about the World Cup and life. So, but that's pretty. I kind of want to say it's cool, but at the same time, there's so much happening on planet Earth right now that I kind of just block a lot of it out, or I try to, and just focus on what I have power to do in my day. That's kind of what I do. Did I read comics in childhood? No, I'm sorry. I was not a comic book girl. I'm still really not. Like, I have a hard time reading comics, like physical copies. I do read like webtoons and like manga stuff. Like I can read comics on my phone, but it's harder to. If I gave you a job as a teacher, would you take it? If yes, what age group and subjects would you take up, and what pay range would you be willing to take? Everyone's got a price. I mean, in a hypothetical, I'll say in a hypothetical situation, you were to give me a job as a teacher. Depending on what type of subject I would teaching, that would be the first thing. I don't know. Age group. Age group is hard. I'd probably take younger kids because I feel like I could handle that better. I think anywhere from second graders to sixth graders I could probably deal with. Not deal with, but be more relatable with. And subjects I would want to talk about. I would totally want to be like that teacher that's not really a therapist, but like we kind of talk about life lessons and things that are important because I don't think not everybody has a family or people that they can talk to about certain life things. So like I don't know what that is, but that's what I would want to do. And what would my pay range be? $100,000. This economy is crap, bro. I gotta be making bank. Everyone does has a price, and mine starts at $100,000. So there you go. You like webtoons too? Let's go. What's your favorite one, and what kind of genre? I'm a romance. I'm romance webtoons I'm romance everything right now all the way. It keeps me happy and like in my zen and like alive. Yeah. I don't have too many webtoons that aren't romance. You romance too? Okay, good. Yeah. Romance is just good. I can't get behind other ones. Romantic movies are good. I like romantic movies. Romantic comedy is pretty good. I like it. Okay, so I am probably going to end the live now because I'm tired and I'm gonna do another live in the morning on a different channel. So there's that. I'll answer this though. Do I have a boyfriend? No. I'm single and I'm not ready to mingle. So don't try to set me up on a date with anybody. I've had people try to do that. Okay, watching you talk and how you respond to questions, I think you'd be a natural. The problem is that progression doesn't pay that much. Yeah. I've thought about being a teacher. I just feel like teachers aren't paid well enough and they end up being more than a teacher in the end. They end up being like almost a parent for some kids. So, but I appreciate all of that. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you all for participating and talking with me on this lovely night. So, yeah. I'm going to go to bed now though because I'm tired and I have to get up early in the morning. So there's all of that. But thank you all for being with me, and I hope you have a fantastic night. See you later. Don't die.